What's up, YouTube? Your boy back once again with another sport topic. And today we're going to talk some football. We're going to break down some corners in this upcoming NFL draft. So, one of the corners I want to first bring up to you is Dante Jackson, cornerback LSU. He's 5'10", 178, runs 4.32. Very fast guy. He's mostly a track guy. He ran track, and before the combine, he told was it Ross? That's the one who broke Kevin Johnson's track record or 40 record. Said don't take a bathroom break when I run, bro. He didn't break the record, but he has that type of confidence when it comes to speed. After watching the film on him though, as a corner, I wasn't really too impressed. Now you can't coach speed, but as far as like his techniques, his coverage, outside him being fast, like I really wasn't all that impressed. If I had to be completely honest with you, I mean, again, you can't teach speed, and if you get with the right cornerback coach and the right defensive coordinator, like if he was able to come here to Houston, being with Rack, being with that front we have, being with Honey Badger in the backfield, you possibly could. You possibly could get him to be better, but I'm not 100% sold on his coverage skills, and I'm not like as to me he just seems like a real fast guy that's playing corner, in my opinion. I'm not really how they got him pegged as a late first, early mid second. The reason why I named just in case the Texans fall in love with him. They bring him in, they fall in love with him, and he comes, they fall in love with him, and they feel the need to trade up. We talked about that in Sauce the other day about trades, possible draft day trades. I do think they're going to try to attempt to trade. Doesn't mean it's going to happen. So if it happens and if we attempt and we don't know nothing about it, we don't hear nothing about it because it didn't happen, we'll never know. But I do think that at the very least they're going to attempt because they have some pieces on here that they can give away to try to move up in the second round if they choose to see someone fall. Another corner. Isaiah Oliver, Colorado, 6 foot 201, runs a 4.5. He, all the guys I watched, he's the best cover corner. He's definitely the best. Like when it comes to coverage, like he's a blanket. He's a blanket on somebody. They got him pegged again as a mid second, probably because of his speed. I seen some that have him in the end of the first round because again he is the best cover. But his speed what knocks him down, and that kind of what knocks him down, and got him as a mid second. One mock draft I seen actually had the Colts with their first pick in the second round take Dante from LSU, the one I just named, and then with their second pick, they have two second rounders, that they got for trade, because they got some picks for trading back with the Jets, taking Isaiah Oliver. And they just drafted last year. They drafted Malik Hooker as a safety. So you pair like that right there, that combination, even though it's youthful, it's young, that combination together as a Texan fan would frighten me some because now they starting to have pieces together in that secondary to work with. Even though I just said which called coverage wise, not all that good coverage, but he is fast. Well, Fuller, speed on speed. Like you're able to do more stuff as far as the defense. So that would be a horrible situation for the Texans and anybody in the AFC South if the Colts could get something like that together. The Colts, that'd be a perfect situation for the Colts. If you're a Colt fan, that'd be a perfect situation for you. If you're able to get two corners to match up with Malik Hooker, you'd be able to do some things. Even though I'm not completely all that sold on Jackson, I just think he's fast. And I think that even though Isaiah is slower, but he's damn sure a good cover. He's damn sure a good cover. The next guy, Jair Alexander, cornerback LSU. He's 5'10", 196, runs a 4.38. Another fast guy. Not all that great in coverage, but one thing about him though, he's a ball hog. Don't believe me? He's a ball hog. Don't believe me? Ask our quarterback. As Watson, like you watch that game specifically. Watch Louisville versus Clemson. Deshaun Watson's national championship his last year when they was playing. I think they were playing in Clemson. Watch that game. Even though Deshaun Watson won, I think he got picked off. He got picked off at least twice. He had a forced, he didn't get forced fumble on Watson, but he got a forced fumble on one of the receivers. He takes the ball out. He has a knack for finding the ball. He has a knack for finding the ball. And he doesn't always get his head turned around quick enough. But like in coverage and calls for some pass interference calls. But he's definitely, like I said, he's definitely a ball hawk. He finds the ball and he gets the ball in his hands or gets the ball out. He definitely is a knack for getting turnovers. So they got him again mid to second round. I've seen some that had him in the first. I think I seen the Patriots with one of their first round picks draft him. Even though I kind of believe that the Patriots are not going to keep both them first round picks. I think the Patriots are going to do something. I don't know what it is, but I don't see the Patriots drafting 2 people in the first round. That's my opinion. But I did see a mock like that with the Patriots taking him in the first round. So there's a chance that he could be taken in the first round, but for all accounts, mostly I've seen him as a mid-second round guy. So again, guy the Texans like, they want, or he slips and falls to the third, and they're like, this is good value, we can't pass him up. I'm just giving out names of things that happen because you never know what's going to happen in this draft. And because we're so low as far as we don't pick until the third round, I'm just giving out stuff that you might need to know. Just in case this guy like, damn, this guy made all the way down here. Guys you might not know about. And then the last one, who, if you listen to anybody in the sauce, Ray, I know Ray Rink especially talk about this guy a lot, and this was the guy who put me on him. Duke Dawson, corner, Florida, 5'10", 197, runs a 4.46. Got him pegged as between late second to fourth round type guy. That's where they got him pegged at in that ball frame. So more than likely as a third round pick. I think when you look back 2, 3, 4 years from now, I think he is the best corner of the draft, if not the second best. I mean, he's definitely going to be out of this draft class a top 2 or 3 corner, because I mean there's chances that with Isaiah being a great cover, he's able to, and if he gets put in the right situation defense wise, a great cover, he could be a good corner. Same thing with Alexander, because of the turnovers, he might get Pro Bowls and All Pros because he's able to force the ball out. But Duke Dawson's a playmaker to me, and he's a good cover, and especially if you get the right hands on, like a rack. Again, in this defense, with JJ, with Clowney, with Merciless, with Cunningham, with Rita, with Covington, with Cole, with Honey Badger in the backfield, possibly advanced and extremely improved Kevin. The coup. That's all I'm saying. The coup. Trusting the coup is what I'm about to say. A highly improved trusting the coup. You pair them up with Duke Dawson. Duke Dawson gets around in this environment. I mean, you do have Aaron Colvin that we just signed, a good slot corner from Jacksonville. We're gonna see how he do. I think they're gonna put him on the outside, but I think he's better suited for a slot. With all the mental knowledge that Jonathan Joseph has, not his play on the field, but the mental knowledge that Jonathan Joseph has. If you get Duke Dawson to absorb all that, I definitely believe he's the best corner in this draft. I think he's going to be a top 2 or 3 corner in this draft. And when you look back, no matter what team he's on, when you look back, you're like, damn, how come Duke Dawson wasn't first round pick, or at the very least a late second round pick? I mean, at the very least a high second round pick. Why was he taken third, fourth round? Like, why was he taken so low? Like, man, he definitely should have got drafted high. Like, I think you're gonna feel like that regardless of what team he's on. But in this team here, with this defense here, with Rack coordinating, I definitely believe people gonna look back and like, damn, how the fuck did we sleep on Duke Dawson? How did we sleep on this guy? I'm telling you, this guy right here, I definitely believe has the potential to be the best corner. Now again, he can just come out and fall flat on his face. I'm putting out that he can definitely fall flat on his face, but I do believe that he could be, at the very least, one of the 3 best corners in this draft, and I think he would definitely be in this defense would be the best corner that came out of this draft class. You would definitely be like, why wasn't this guy drafted high? So that's my little 2 cents on the cornerbacks. I know the video's a little bit short. I only gave you 4 names because at first, originally, the way I was breaking it down, I was going to do the corners and the safeties in the same video, but I had to break it down and chop it off just at the corners, and I'm going to do another video just on safeties. That's probably going to be my next video. It's going to be just on safeties. Check out my other video. I already did one on tight ends. I did one on running backs. Them only 2 position groups I've done so far besides this one. So tight ends, running backs, and I'm just not do corner. I'm gonna do safety. I'm gonna still do edge rusher and stuff like that. So that's what else I have to say about it. But like I say, Jackson out of LSU, he's a fast guy. I think he's probably the fastest corner in the draft, fastest player in the draft. But I'm not really too much sold on his cover skills. Oliver, he's slower, but he's definitely the best corner as of right now. He's definitely the best corner. Alexander, he's a ball hawk, but his coverage, he doesn't get his head around, like when he doesn't turn his head around, so that calls you pass interference call. We've seen that with Kevin Johnson. We see that with Kareem Jackson. We've seen that type of movie before. And so he's kind of similar to Kareem, because think about this, Kareem the same way. Kareem gets balls. Kareem forces fumbles. Kareem gets picks. Kareem has like what 3, 4, 5, or about 3 to 4 pick sixes in his career. Like Kareem gets the ball, he just doesn't turn his head around and cause you pass interference. And then we already know how I feel about Kevin Johnson. Kevin Johnson doesn't get the ball around. His head around. He doesn't. He only has 1 pick in his career. He misses tackles. Like he's definitely a waste of a first round pick, in my opinion. I think that is the worst first round pick Rick Smith has made. And I do think that was partially because he wasn't allowed to draft Peters. I think he was told not to draft Peters because of character issues. And I do believe that Duke Dawson, and when it's all said and done, it will be a top 3 corner in this draft, possibly the best corner in this draft, especially if he gets put in our defense, which I feel our defense is the right situation for him. So I'll be definitely happy if we pull away and got him, and you don't have to trade up to get him unless he starts getting some pub, and unless corners start flying off the shelves and people start, especially when it comes to the draft and us being so low. When people start coming off the shelf quicker than you expect, you have a knee-jerk reaction, and all teams start doing some free fall, and they all start going to reach. Hey, I gotta get this, I gotta get this, I gotta get this. And that starts pushing other people up. But then also, the caveat of that, it starts pushing other people down. Other positions get put down. That's the reason why I think you can be able to get a quality tight end and running back and possibly corner. Because especially with when it comes to this quarterback position, I really think the quarterbacks are going to come flying off the shelf way earlier than they should, which is going to push these other positions down. So that's a good thing about us. We should get good value in the 3rd round, but it would be much better if we still had our 2nd round pick. Or we still had a 2nd round pick. We would feel much better. But, we gotta hope for the best. Like I said, I got more videos coming, so I'm still gonna do one on safeties and edge rushers. So go look out for them. Go check out, if you haven't checked out my running back or my tight end video, because I already did those positions and tell you about the running backs and the tight ends that I like, who I think you can get, who I think you should be looking at. Don't be surprised if they're texting, because like I said numerous times, I have a strong feeling that tight end and running back will be targeted early, especially tight end. So, like, share, subscribe if you haven't. Click that bell to get more videos if you haven't. Comment below. I live for the comments. Like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. And help me get to 1,000 subscribes, because I got something special planned when I get my 1,000 video. Y'all don't want to miss that. So definitely be on the lookout for that. I'm getting closer and closer. I'm past 700 right now. So keep on. If you got some friends, hey, let them know. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to your boy. Help me get to this 1,000 subscribes. I'll holla.